Warm welcome, everyone. You're watching Beyond 100 Days with Nifemi Oguntoye. We have an update on the political situation in Rivers State. The Court of Appeal in Abuja has now affirmed the judgment of the Federal High Court, which set aside the Rivers 800 billion naira budget passed by 5 members of the House led by Edison Ehie. The court held that the presentation of that budget was a gross violation of the Constitution, saying that the budget should be represented to the House of Assembly led by Martin Amowule. The appellate court dismissed the appeal filed by the governor of Rivers State, Siminalayi Fubara, on grounds that it lacked merit. The court held that Governor Fubara had withdrawn his counter-affidavit at the lower court in the matter and as such cannot commence an appeal on the said matter. The Federal High Court, Abuja, had in January ordered Governor Siminalayi Fubara to represent the budget to the legally constituted House of Assembly under Martin Amewule, Speaker of the Assembly. Away from that, our attention this evening is turned to insecurity in northwest Nigeria. The situation appears to have continued unabated as terrorists killed no fewer than 9 Katsina State Community Watch Corps and Vigilante members in Faskari and Matazu local government areas of the state. Journalists learned that the hoodlums in their separate attacks some days ago in the evening between Yankara and Faskari in Katsina State ambushed the state security operatives, killing 4 members of the Community Watch Corps and 2 vigilante officers who were working to maintain security in the region. Also in Zamfara State, a police officer has been killed while an expectorate and scores of travelers, including some workers of a construction firm, were kidnapped by armed bandits. The incident occurred on Thursday morning when the heavily armed men blocked the ever-busy Safe-Funtua Road for several hours. One of the survivors told TVC News that the terrorists laid ambush on the road and shot on any moving vehicle. The big question is, what are state governments doing in the northwest to consolidate a military action to reduce the incessant attacks that were recorded in this region, especially in Katsina State? I'm joined by Commissioner for Internal Security and Home Affairs in Katsina, Nasir Muazu. Mr. Muazu, thank you for joining us on the program. An attack on Katsina State Community Watch Corps and vigilante members in Faskari and Matazu, killing 9 people. How much setback is this bringing to security in Katsina, and how exactly is government responding?
Was attacked by bandits in Katsina, as you said. Unfortunately, it happens in Faskari and Matazu local governments. As you know that government has devised a 30-day sustained operation which will help farmers to harvest their crops. In the last 3 months, we had the 30-day sustained operation to allow farmers to plant crops, and this time around we are having another 30-day sustained operation in order to help farmers to harvest their crops. So bandits use this opportunity and ambush our Community Watch Corps and Vigilante in both Faskari and Matazu local government. However, in the last 2 days, we have been recording successes in dealing with the bandits, especially in Faskari local government. You can investigate from the day before yesterday today. We have our Air Force had succeeded in killing more than 20 bandits. And even today and yesterday, there was attacks by bandits by our army and joint operation armies, Community Watch Corps, police, and civil vigilante. So, as you know, that government of Katsina State is poised to address the problem of insecurity, especially in the 8 frontline local government areas. In fact, government is deploying both kinetic and non-kinetic approach to address the problem of security. You can see Community Watch Corps are doing very well. You can see our vigilante are doing very well. You can see government has created a robust synergy between army, police, DSL, civil defense, these commercial security agencies. They are working tirelessly to address the problem of insecurity. And if you look at the aspect of our non-kinetic approach, we have been galvanizing people into action to address, to divulge intelligence, to us. Use that intelligence to deal with these bandits that are seriously disturbing our people.
Mr. Moazu, this latest attack is coming on the first year anniversary of the establishment of the Community Watch Corps. Let us talk about how you think this outfit has performed in the past 1 year, especially its code of conduct and how it's also been able to work in synergy with military operatives working in that area.
Yes, when Governor Dukarata took over the governor of Katsina State on the 29th May 2023, 23 local governments were seriously consumed by insecurity. But with the common opportunity, we were able to extricate 14 local governments from the shackles of the bandits. And largely, it was as a result of the effort of the Community Watch Corps, because we recruited them through a process. Each Community Watch Corps was recruited through his ward head, his village head, his DPO. So they are very conversant with the security architecture of their communities. So this has seriously helped the government in fighting against bandits, because these bandits are living in an enclave whereby, without the knowledge of the terrain, our security agencies may not be able to, deal with them there. So this Community Watch Corps, because they are conversant with the terrain, so they are working hand in hand with the other conventional security agencies to deal with the issue of banditry in their areas. And in the last 1 year, you can investigate. People have developed sense of relief and confidence on the activities of this Community Watch Corps. Even now, as I'm talking to you, we have 550 young men undergoing training as the Community Watch Corps Batch 2 that will cover the other 10 vulnerable local governments that are bordering the local government that we define as frontline local government. So this goes to show you that, the activities of the Community Watch Corps, the services they are providing to the state is well appreciated. That is why we feel the need to increase the number.
Well, the situation in Katsina is sort of a huge concern that the House of Reps is also calling for some immediate intervention. But I'd love you to speak quickly to how government has been able to engage traditional leadership to get them to work in this regard. Because lately, a village head was arrested for allegedly supplying information to bandits. They say Katsina might not be able to win this war if it doesn't get the cooperation of its local people, especially the traditional leadership.
Well, in the process of, bringing the traditional institution on, we have now involved the 4-tier security. We are implementing all the recommendations of the 4-tier security structure in the state. So that is now all the ward heads, 6,652 ward heads are now captured in our payroll, so that they will feel that sense of belonging that they are serving the government. So they are part of the local security structure. Also the imams, the ladans, and the naibis that are praying for the success of this operation, they are equally captured, and they are being used to pray and also at the same time advocate peace and security among the people of Katsina State. And they are equally captured in our payroll. We are paying them monthly. Also, as I told you, this 4-tier security structure starts from the polling unit level to ward level to district level, to village level and to district level. So all of them are captured in our payroll so that they will feel that sense of belonging, so that they can be able to cooperate to have the desired peace in the state.
I hear you clearly, Mr. Moazu. Do you think the Katsina State government has been able to draw a link between the economy of the state, especially the economic empowerment of its people, and security? You look at the statistic here, it's showing that 72.7% of the population, totaling about 6.9 million people, are living in the multi-dimensional poverty. There are some who would argue that the reason why some locals still pay allegiance to the bandit leaders is because they perhaps see them as their source of income and economic empowerment at such a time like this.
Yes, as you rightly argued, that there is a link between, there is a nexus between poverty and insecurity. Yes, but this present administration has now there is what we call CASEDA that empowers people at the local government. It is small and medium enterprise, a kind of thing. And they have so many packages. They have training, they have package that, provide people who start off so that they are involved into business. So this is helping seriously into fight against insecurity. So government has so many things on ground that will assist people to have their livelihood so that we'll address the problem of insecurity from that angle.
What kind of collaboration is happening at the regional level? Because we've seen a couple of the Northwest Peace and Security Summit, but what real efforts are being made on a regional basis to tackle the issue of banditry and insecurity?
Yes, as you know, the governor of Katsina State is the chairman of Northwest Governors Forum, and there was Peace and Security Summit, which Katsina State hosted, and there we had we developed far-reaching positions and agreements, and that we will work together at the regional level, and each state brought out its own requirements and its own position, which was harmonized, and we have a and as much as the document, we start implementing the document, I'm sure we'll have a way forward.
Mr. Moazu, hold that thought. Let's take a short break and we'll be back with this conversation. Stay with us, everyone.
Bola Ahmed Tinubu, do solemnly swear. Bola Ahmed Tinubu, do solemnly swear.
We're discussing insecurity in northwest Nigeria, precisely how state governments are coming together to fight this monster. When we're talking to the Commissioner for Internal Security in Katsina State following the attack on the state security outfit. Mr. Moazu, thank you for staying the course on the program. You know, in the Southwest, there is a security network called Amoteco in all of the states in the region. Is that also something the Northwest is looking at duplicating and seeing more collaboration in that regard?
Yes, something like that, because in Katsina State, we have Community Watch Corps. The other states have also done their own. They have passed out Askara, Zamfara, and Sokoto State has just concluded. And I learned that Jigawa State and Kano State are also preparing to recruit some young men as their Community Watch Corps. So you can see how this the zone is working. The states in the zone are working.
Right.
Provide security. So at the end of the day, we will harmonize our operation and we will have one uniform guideline and one uniform modus operandi on the way these community security guards will operate in the north. So it's akin to the Omotokon that we talked about. But you should understand that this initiative started from Katsina State, and it's single this initiative came from the governor of Katsina State, and which has been replicated.
Mr. Moazu, we have completely run out of time. We're looking forward to that collaboration and also anticipate a safer Katsina and indeed northwest Nigeria. And Nasir Moazu is Commissioner for Internal Security and Home Affairs in Katsina State. Thank you so much for talking to us on the program this evening.
Thank you for having me.
In part 2 of the program, we turn our attention now to Lagos State on issues surrounding the suspended Alimosho local government chairman. The chairman of the local government, Jalili Sulaiman, was recently suspended by the Lagos State House of Assembly on allegations of financial mismanagement, tax fraud, diversion of public funds, and mass embezzlement of funds meant for the people of Alimosho. While the State House of Assembly says it's done its investigation, which led to its suspension, the Council Legislative House says that it has has nothing on Mr. Chairman and is passed a vote of confidence on him, calling the action of the State House of Assembly a nullity. We're asking what the legal perspective is on this matter, especially now that the third tier of government operates full autonomy. Legal practitioner Gbenga Babawibe joins me on the program this evening. Mr. Babawibe, thank you for joining us. The State House of